Oh yes, Sierra. If for what it's worth, although this I believe was worked on by Al Lowe, who, if I'm not mistaken, was the guy responsible for Leisure Suit Larry. Donald Duck doesn't get his rocks off in this one. So far, again, so far as I'm aware, this was an early game, earlier than myself. Um, but it's about time Donald Duck got a job, don't you think? He's coasted for too long. His nephews want a park. They need toys for the playground. So he must work several jobs, spend his money, and then watch the children play in the park. Nothing wrong with that. Um, this was the next random pull on my list of Donald Duck games. And it's an educational title, the first of many versions of this game with slightly different graphics and sound that I will not be playing consecutively. Oh, he's many things. Donald Duck, much like Goofy or Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck is whatever they need him to be. In this case, he's a loving uncle, providing a safe and comfortable play space for his nephews. So yeah, he's not getting by on on the military wage. Won't you help, Donald? So I've already given this a go. It took me ages to get the sound to even come through for this. Um, Buckle up. It's the same tune a lot when it's not completely silent. I press any key or joystick button. When words appear here, press the return key, joystick button, or click the left mouse button inside the box to continue. I don't know that I can save in this, so I'm going to just double check. No. So it's going to be play as much as I can until I have to end the stream and then stop. But my goal is to find the quickest or best way to get all of the toys for the playground, obviously. I'm going to go intermediate. I feel like if I get on with that, I might end up trying advanced or beginner in future versions of the game to see if the balance changes. I've got mouse. I tried running this through DOSBox and it didn't work properly. Like there was something about the arrows, the arrow keys, or the controls that were not working for me. So we've got a handful of jobs here. So this is through ScumVM. Like I say, there's about 5 different computer versions of this, varying degrees of fidelity. So we've got all our jobs. I believe there is train depot, some kind of barn, toys, produce, sorry, toys at airport. Oh, I've clicked off the screen. Jesus. On this side of the screen, as the informational tutorial text told us, there are the places you can spend your money. You can buy junk if you don't love your kids. You can buy hardware if you want your kids to grow up to be useful. And you've got the $5 and $10 options. It takes an absolute age to walk anywhere. I think for the most part, I did find a way to speed up, and I don't know what it is. So I'm just going to let it go at its own pace. I've given the train depot minigame a bit of a try. This, I will mention, this is an educational game. It takes its own speed here. We're going to go for a 9-minute shift, and we're going to shuttle some trains. There we go. And we'll press the button, which is X in this case. Now this minigame involves me. Right, pick up a duck fill. That means we need to change 1. We need to change 2. In fact, no, he's going around to Duckville. I don't need to change anything. He's going to Duckville. What am I going to need to change next? Where's drop-off? Oh, did he? Oh, no, he didn't. Jesus Christ. There. And then we want to change at Duck City, before Duck City. It's so slow. Everything is so slow. Right, that'll get him to Duckville. We've changed all the tracks to the right way. We'll have to change them all back once it comes back. On the Amquack Railroad. To Duck City. Okay, let's just go back and change 1. Hopefully we can get there before the train gets all the way round. Oh, no, wait. No. It's going the right way. I just need to change 4. Okay. There we go. Now we wait. It is completely random. So I cannot predict. Pick up at Duckville. There we go. This seems to be the quickest way. I wonder if there is some kind of common denominator where you could decide to change some of these to get there quickest. Oh, come on. Right, to Ducktown? Well, he's going there anyway. Let's just let it go. I've earned 20 cents in 2 minutes. Oh, sorry, no, actually 40 cents in 2 minutes. Duck Valley. Right, we're going to go to change 3, actually. That's going to do it. Where does it want us to go that afterwards? Duckville, there's no chance this time. Just change it back. This is a very inefficient railroad. If we're doing all the switches on our own, were these not planned in advance? Okay, yeah, just go around. This is the duck trolley problem. Which of these 6 levers are you going to pull? Right, what's next? Duckville? He's going there anyway. This is the easiest job in the world. To Duck City. Okay, let's go to 4. There are 3 people at Duck's Landing and 2 at Duck City. If you pull the lever, 3 people will die. If you do not, only 2. Which do you pull? Great, Ducktown. I have had much more difficult sessions than this. Especially when you're only doing it for 2 minutes. That's when it really starts to get a bit hairy. There's really not much chance to get anything done. Ooh. Can we get there in time? Ah, we could not get there in time. Come on, train. Donald Duck stares into your soul, gripping the lever. How did it come to this? Also, good evening, Mooware. How are you? I feel like there's going to be a lot of chance to chat in this one. Like, I'm not going to be focusing on the riveting gameplay. Okay, Ducktown's all the way over there. Again, it's very inefficient, but we're going to get these deliveries where they need to be. 420. Duck Valley, right. So we want to change 1. We want to change 2. We want to change 3. And you hear me hammering the keyboard as well. Deliver to Ducktown. I can't do that this way round. going to change the ones switched in the middle and just switch this one. So it's the long way around, but I feel like it probably doesn't make that much of a difference time-wise. You want to take me to Duck Town? Right, okay. X3. No, actually, 3 is, yep, 3, 4. Come on, Donald. Oh, yes. This is the way it's supposed to go. Changing at last minute as it hits the switch. Are all of these canonical duck places? I feel like Duckburg is pretty established. I don't know about Duckville or Ducktown or Duck City. Duck's Landing is a little on the nose. They've got to, I never really watched that much DuckTales, but they've got to have had other types of duck, right? How do you check that out? Oh, actually, no. That's you're going to be proved unequivocally wrong, because they're definitely in this game. Where we're going? Sorry, Duckville. Yeah. I understand that Donald and Goofy are earning honest livings while running the shops in the town. So Duckburg. All right, 1. I get 2. No. It's not that. It's then 4. Then 5. Oh, I'm not going to get there in time. No, wait. Is that right? You wouldn't turn if you went along 3. I don't think. Will this work? We've got a minute to find out. Yes, okay. We're going to duck corners regardless. Look at this money. We are raking it in. Oh, jeez. There we go. The way I'm going to play this is I'm going to do a 9-minute shift. If it lets you, I'm going to do a 9-minute shift at each of the jobs, and then I'm going to go and spend my money. And we'll see what we have to spend after that, and maybe I'll find the quickest job, or until I get bored. Oh, jeez. Is there going to be enough time? I apologize if the sounds are too loud or invasive. I can't really hear it because I had to put it through my PC speakers. Because trying to, oh no, I'm good. Not this one's not happening. Press button to leave. Yes, thank you. Woohoo! Got a couple 1s. 260. Oh my god. This is how they're treating the money with the reverence it deserves. Just lower it into your pockets, bit by bit. Right, let's go produce some funds. Come on in. I'm going to find at least one of these that I'm absolutely cracked at, and just make absolute bank. So let's go. We've got pumpkins, we've got lemons, and we've got lemons, melons, watermelons. What's the over and under of what these are? That's definitely a pumpkin. That seems to be a watermelon. Oranges? Do we think? Right. Okay. How close do I have to be to catch them? Oh, this is a quick one. But you get very... Oh, oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear. Go along with the pumpkin. Right. Oh, did it go in the right one? It's only happens if you drop it in there. It doesn't seem to work if it goes in. This is not a high-paying job. If they just fly in there from the truck, you don't get paid. They're like, that's an act of God. I'm afraid you you're not responsible for that one, so you're not getting paid for it. If I stay where I am, do they? No, they don't just throw it to you. Donald's big mad. I mean, this is his character, isn't it? Not sure I'll be able to do 9 minutes of this one pretty consistently. You don't lose any money if you get the wrong one, but come on, let's go. Pumpkin. I went in the right box. Also, throwing them off the back of the truck doesn't seem like the most efficient way to do this job. Unless you're aiming for the boxes, which they are. Whew. This is just training me for the Disney Sports American football game that's definitely coming up at some point. come on, come on. This one doesn't seem, maybe won't pay quite as badly as I think, but also I don't think I want to do it for that long, so if anything, I'm hoping it doesn't pay well. Oh, jeez. Because there's no indication other than trying to keep up. You're constantly lowballing me on it as well. Oh, come on. I don't think that tricking your produce sorters should be part of the unloading job. How long have we got? We've and 1:42. We've got 2 minutes, 3 minutes left. Oh, come on! I had that one. I think there might be a few that I've missed just by not being in the right place at the right time as well. Also, given all the ones that I've missed that have gone in the wrong boxes, they're going to be an absolute state. I may as well not have bothered sorting them at all. Meh, 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 meh. Well, so far on the tier list, I've got to say this one's not ranking very high. This is a solid. This is C at the moment. Might pass, but I'm not sure it passes very strongly. Like it makes you money, but it probably makes money more quickly and reliably than the train one, because the train takes a long time. You have to be going for at least a 4-minute job. Whereas this one, you're making two cents every couple of seconds. Why aren't we teaching Donald to save? Why aren't we teaching, well, saving these balls, but why can't we teach him to save and invest and let his money work for him? Open an ISA, Donald. I won't touch the game for a month and you'll have more money. You also can't catch them before a certain point. Oh, come on. Where did that one go? Okay. We'll wait for the money to slowly waft its way over. Bling. Right. Please don't get back inside. Right, toys. What do we do in the toys one? Also, airport. how many air traffic offences can Donald commit. Right, let's see what we do here. Excuse me. So we need one of these. What? Hello? Hello? Oh, I smashed the toy. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Okay, so I am trying to put them on the shelves. Hello? If I do this, does it tell me how to play? See the player's guide. I might have to look at the player's guide for this one. Okay. So we have to move the... No! Stop. It's passing in 9 seconds. Let's lock it down here. Stop all our toys from falling off. Right. See if I can figure out what I'm supposed to do. No? Okay, that just breaks it. Try holding a direction and doing it. Like what I did. Wait. Oh. Smash! Right, let's see what happens if I just let this go. Yep, toys just falling off the shelves. Okay, can I put it at the very top? What am I doing here? Right, I'm looking up the manual for this one. This one is not self-evident. Do you think so? Let's try that. Will this be close enough? You're right. Okay. Okay, that doesn't. Does that make sense? Oh, I suppose I might just like facing them up. Okay, this one could be pretty quick when you know what you're doing, like an expert gamesman. Let's let the train pass. This is the one that seems most like a game. So like there's more moving parts, so to speak. Right. Blonk. Uh, okay. What happens if you don't have a space for that toy? Also, okay. Okay, 16 seconds is plenty. Okay, I'm gonna push my luck. Let's go. 6 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, we're playing games of destiny here. So this could be a big earner. This game. This feels like it could be pretty quick, especially if I'm using my reactions. I'm paying attention to the clock. And what's with all the empty spaces? I'm going to this one. This is my last one. Then I'm going straight for the button. Uh-oh. I mean, look, I've still made a lot of money off it. So unless it turns out they do actually charge me for damages, we'll find out. I actually want to know if I'm near it, does it still count, or does it have to be on top of, on the right? It does. Okay, seems like it. So you do get quite a bit of leeway. All right. This is our biggest earner so far. And it seems like you can make quite a bit of money quickly. So it's just going to be another hour or so of Sandy's Toy Store until I've got enough money to pay off everything. It'll take no time at all. It's probably easier when you've got the more slots with certain toys as well. Make the most of the different placements. Time's up. 370. Uncle Scrooge better hold on to his vault, and we're coming for him. Absolutely rolling in it. Okay, so next is airport. I believe these are the only shops. He's got that Hank Duck expression. 9 minutes, see where it gets us. Ah, we're sending some things to MS Paint. Dark. Is that right? Nope. We're looking for... Wait. Oh, gosh. Hey, HTML. No. This is hard, really hard to see, actually. I've missed the MSP, the PSP. Right. DAC. That's DAL. Right, HOU is one, isn't it? This one I don't like because it's actually the way it's scrolling is really uncomfortable for my eyes. DAL, no. DAC, yep. Come on, MSP. I don't think I've seen any. Oh, that was a DAC. BTLs. Oh no, there's one. Speak of the devil. I'm supposing it's Mississippi. Gosh. Yeah, it's really hard for me to keep up with this. Even if it's a decent earner, this hurts my eyes. Oh. 6 more minutes of this. At least it'll make me a good wage. My god. Oh, okay, that was one. Oh, good. Now I have to get used to looking for different ones. Maybe if I had to do this one, I'd just do 3 minutes at a time. Oh boy. Right. Outlet. DR, no. Oh no, yeah, DRD is one of them. SFD. Trying to see, honestly, seeing what. I'm just going to focus on one of them, and maybe it'll lit and moi. because trying to like focus. Ah, I almost got lit. Trying both to focus and also remember the ones I'm supposed to be looking for. SFO, lit. Okay, once I've gotten used to the ones I'm looking for, it's fine. But until then, this is kind of taxing in an uncomfortable way. I mean, I think the toy store might be more lucrative, especially if I'm doing it right. But yeah, the ice drone definitely is not worth it for this one. I don't know how that plays on stream, but my eyes do not like it. Right, down. Oh, oh, oh. ASE is one of the ones I'm looking for. Ah, my eyes. There's a serious. No. ASE. Oh my god. No. It's a serious disconnect going on here. Right. SFO and ASE. If I just look for those. Yep. It's disappointing how much I'm getting paid for this. HOU ASE. Da, 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 da. Mickey's House. No, BTL is not one of them. No, no. Oh, come on, I'm missing them as well. That's not it. No. No. Come on, SFO. Oh, oh. Dal is one. Oh, oh. I mean, but you know, the pay's good, so why would I stop? This is really teaching us some valuable life lessons. Like, don't with this game. Oh, Dal is one. Why do I keep forgetting that? It's my first day. I'm trying my best safe in the knowledge that in a minute and 13, I never have to play this game again on this version of the game. Maybe it's more readable on some of the other versions. Like maybe Amiga adjusts and makes it more like it makes it easier to see. Maybe Apple II is slower, and that just makes it easier to keep. Oh, DAL is it? That means that I can keep up. Oh, SFO, yeah. No. No. Oh, my eyes. No. No. Okay. Oh. Well, thank goodness for that. Hey, we got a 5. Okay, I'm heading straight for the 5 and 10 shop. $5, $10 store. See what we can buy. Get some of the good shit for our nephews. You understand? It's for the kids. I also have absolutely no idea how long it would take or how much money you need. Maybe I'll calculate it up. How much extra we need once we've made a few purchases. So we've got about 14 bucks to our name. Let's waddle on over to the shops. Pretty sure there was one time where I walked really quickly and I'm not sure how I did it. Oops, clicked outside the window again. Oh, I just did it again. I'm going to move my window over so I can't do that anymore. There we are. Oh, there's Mini. Right. Tetherball and pole is 1. No, that's so $5, $10 was wrong. If I can just buy anything after this, that'll be great. 125. 30 cents for a swing. 35. Hello, says Minnie. What's the item you want? Press the button to take it. Pay me for it over here. All right, Minnie. You need to be closer to choose a toy. Thanks, Minnie. And the bars are 50. I'm going to check all the shops to see which is the most expensive thing I can buy. How do I leave? Okay. There's only 3 stores and 4 jobs. Right. 30 cents. Come on, Donald. 20 cents. Come on, where's all the really expensive stuff? We're not getting the expensive stuff in the you know, I'm getting the feeling I might be able to afford most of this stuff straight away. Hello, says Mickey. What's the item you want? Press the button to take it. Pay me for it over here. Oh, you've got the same, they're all reading off the same sheet. Also, that's as good as you're getting with the Mickey Mouse impression. And I'm not even attempting the Donald one. I can do the duck sound. I can't try and talk at the same time. It's... Right. £1. That's $1.05. 50 cents. Honestly, I'm going to be able to get most of this with my current funds. 110. I'm going to clear Goofy out and then move on. 50 cents. All right, yeah, let's go. However, the rub here. Whoa, says Goofy. Walk to the item you want. Press the button to take it. Pay me for it over here. Right, come on. You can only buy one thing at a time. Yes, please. Okay, and it's really slow. Okay, so it's 30. So I'm going to pay. I've clicked. Okay, and we're going to 5. Okay, I'm not done though. Okay, now I have to just go over here and press this button. Come on, come on, come on. And just have a, like, God forbid you actually have any change, because you'll be here forever. I would like to. Hello? Okay. Right, 105. I know. It also tells you that every time, which just means it's taking a long time. Hi, welcome to Capitalism Simulator. You get to watch me pay pay for things, do a job and pay for things. Awesome. Right. You didn't think I was done, did you? Sorry, goofs. How much is this? 50? Donald waiting eagerly. Wallet open. Well, let me just pay for these. I mean, he is small. He's got that angry short guy energy, hasn't he? I say that as a short guy who's not angry. At least not all the time. You have to get right up on him. Okay. That'll be a 10 and 2 5s. I'm pretty much tossing the toys up really. Get the coins and just flick them up onto the counter because I can't reach. What can't? Thank you kindly, sir. Really do you think I'll be able to afford everything and then I can just go and play on it and then stop? Amazing. Okay, back on in. Give me some more junk. I mean, you don't want to go around town asking about Goofy's junk, but it's just impolite. Goofy. Okay, 110. I'm really trying to avoid us getting any change because you have to collect each coin pretty much. I'm going to use some ones here. This is it's the equivalent of a damage boost. I'm using the ones now and taking extra time now to avoid time later. Didn't I tell you this is a speed run? Did I not get my splits up? Oh, damn. Okay, last thing, there's just a box. I'm gonna just buy out his warehouse next. Give me this cardboard box. Goofy's gonna eat tonight. At 11 cents. So tense. And the tutorial texts every time really sound great. Like, this is intermediate. I want to know what changes during easy or advanced, and I will do that on different versions of the game. So I don't just spend the same amount of time on each one. Right, that's one shop cleared out. Next. I wonder what the strat is actually. Do I need to use my 5 straight away? And I'm going to go to the back of the store. What's my route? Ah, 50 cents. I'm going to need 50 again. Let's just take a 1. No! You have to get it right up there. See, that's what I'm talking about. You don't do 50. You don't do 50s, so 25. Oh, it goes so far. And then it puts all the money down to you, down to your level. And 25s. Go with the 25s. I'm sure this goes a long way when you're 5 years old. And don't get caught on a door frame. But I can only imagine. In fact, you know what? No, I don't think I should try it on my children, really. I don't think a child would get that bored or impatient. But then again, nowadays, when I was a child, if I was given this, I'd probably be fascinated. And the speed of it wouldn't necessarily register, no pun intended. So, but nowadays, where attention spans are markedly different, I'd be very interested to see what kind of patience children would have with this. He's really getting caught on that door frame. So I think I'm only going to have to do one more job after this to actually buy everything. The 1986 economy really was a marvel. Right, so what do I owe? 1.5. It's going to have to be 110. I'm going to get one. I'm going to do this because this might make things easier later. Okay, It doesn't tell you what change you need either. I paid 125. It makes you figure it out, which is interesting. Wonder what happens if you try and take the wrong change. Should I do it? It just doesn't let you. Okay. Let's get a 20. Oh, that's $20. When am I even ever going to need $20 change? I don't know if you can make $20 in a game. Or more than 20. You'd have to have a 50. And I don't think you can combine money. It's unbelievable. Right. Clearly that's my goal now, is to make $50 in a game. Off the door frame, Donald. Okay. 20. It's just 20. No, I want the 5 change. $5, I mean. There we go. Okay. Right, let's get the trampoline first. In fact, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because we don't have to leave. Okay. We can use 25 and a 5 to pay 30. Fantastic. Minnie's getting my 5 by the looks of it. If I even get that far, I might not even have to break the 5er. Right, no getting caught on the door frame this time. Oh, hi! You've got your eye on the trampoline! Okay, 35 is easy enough. You have to make it go up there on your own. Pick up the money, place it on the counter. It is a simulator at this point. Right. Right, let's go visit Mickey's girlfriend. And no Daisy that I've noticed in here. Wonder where she's at. Did she exist at this point? I actually don't know. When certain funny animals are introduced. Right, 30. It's gonna have to be a 1. Okay, needs 70. 50 and 2 10s. Could have got some 5s just to make things quicker, but just wait for the money to float back down into my collection. Honestly, if you could buy more than one thing at a time, that would make things an awful lot quicker. and challenging in terms of the mathematics of it all. Like if I go over here, you can't just no, yeah, really. It's no wonder that brick and mortar stores died out, paying for one item at a time. Making sure you've meticulously placed one object of money or one object of worth on the counter before you retrieve and place another. Imagine being stuck behind Donald Duck in the queue. And he's probably complaining about something. Oh, watch out. Okay, there is money. There is sound as well. I thought the music had just cut out. It's just me that can't hear it. Why do we have to activate the register ourselves as well? That's quite odd. $15. And just give him a 1. Try and diversify my my change here. We get 25s. So I need 85. Let's get 50. Two 10s. And then 3 5s. I think that'll do us. Probably won't need them. Needn't have bothered with the 10s actually. I could have just got 3 25s and quarters, I think they call them, in the US of A. Sorry, this isn't the USA, this is Duckburg. Or is it? Where are we, actually? Because we were operating the trains, but I don't know exactly where we are. Because it wasn't clear. Unnamed Disney town. Hey, fantastic. I'll have to go back and watch that. I was invested. Were you on the last screen like you thought? Was it the gold guy that you were fighting, right? Wow, really? I mean, that somehow hurts more, given what you went through. Oh, I wish I had a dollar here, but I'm gonna have to use a 5 and get a lot of change. Who am I? You're really making it sound like I'm gonna have to catch up with that sooner rather than later. For those uninitiated, UGA is on a PC Engine quest to finish every game chronologically, and it's been a lot of fun to follow. Also, what did we come in the end on in MTGP? Was it 6th? 6th place team with Sully and Murray. I think it was 6th. It might have been 7th. It really doesn't matter. I mean, it does. It was of the utmost importance at the time. Right. I mean, this is about as a bit unlucky because I am on a similar quest, not for PC Engine, but to play every game where you can play as Donald Duck. And also, I mean, playing the educational game makes sense because kids are going to be going back to school soon. I'm going back to school soon. So we're immersing in educational software here as well. That's a happy coincidence. And now we wait. Let's let all of this money float back to us. What's next up on the PC Engine quest after Ninja Warriors? Okay, I'm not familiar with it, but then again, that goes for most PC Engine games, to be fair. I know there's at least one. I know that the Magical Hat is it Magical Hat on the SNES was Japan only, but I'm not aware of any other Japan only ones. Maybe I should be. Unless you're talking about the Pico games, which if I can emulate them, I will play them. Oh no, sorry, I meant the other ones. I was talking about Magical Hat and not the Tengo Maikyo game. Easy to get confused. Yeah. My Japanese isn't that bad, especially when I've come across it before. 50 cents. Oh, this is easy. So this is cool. I managed to give myself a really bad eye strain just now. No, not that bad, but I've performed each job once for 9 minutes, and then picked up, and then come and just basically bought out every store in one go. So easy game, intermediate. They're not for sale, and he already has a hat, so he's probably not thinking about it. Let's just double check. I definitely got everything from here. There's no secrets. You've already bought everything in my store, says Minnie. Try Mickey's or Goofy's store. Oh jeez, I'm moving things around. Also, it was the early 80s. They didn't have magical hats for sale. Okay, no. We've already bought everything in my store. Right, that's it. So we can just go and play now. We'll go to the park, and then our nephew has a little play. We are in Duckburg. This is the city park. Oh. Look both ways before you cross the train. Okay, when did you just go up? That's very exciting. Now we get to play on everything. The swing. The bars. It's nice that they made a little animation for each of these, though. And I will be getting the most out of all of them. Woo! Did Arctic make any Donald Duck games? And if not, why should I care? No, I'm joking, of course. They make weird stuff from ISC, and that by definition means that I'm interested in what they have to say, even if their games aren't all for me. We can go up to the rocket. How long is it going to take to get up there? And is it going to change screen once I'm at the top? Or is it just going to send me down the slide? Oh, it is. Oh, wow. The build-up is insane. Of course, the rocket, I think, is already here. You just buy the ladder for it? Whee. Is this up to code? Should you be letting kids do insane flips on their slides? Can you go further than the rocket? No. Okay, so now we go back. There's another section or two on the other way. Come on, blue one, pick up the pace. I can't remember where I was making this this musing, but I feel like we don't get enough weird takes on like other properties so much anymore. There's a pole. We have to go to the top of the pole. You know, getting to see. Oh no, it was Mooware's stream, wasn't it? It was the what was the game you were playing with the Tim Allen vehicle that has completely left my brain? Home Improvement. That's yeah. That for all its flaws, that was still quite. I mean, I would say quite a good-looking game. That had a lot of other problems, but it was a really strange interpretation of an existing property by a team that were given that job, I guess. It's both a weird time capsule, both for games and also TV, and also whoever the people were that worked on it. Like, what were the sensibilities in games at the time? And I don't know. You don't so much get that now, or at least not in terms of based on this thing. I think we talked about it was mostly mobile games now. And of course, mostly for you go through the 2000s, and it was a lot of just ports of platformers and racing games and other things they've been made into. And I suppose we get that now a little bit, but you're either getting a platformer or a car racer. Maybe, if you're really lucky, a Smash Brothers clone. Right, that seems to be the extent of the game. That is 1 hour and 20 minutes of pure distilled capitalism. We got in, we got a job, we made money, we bought everything, and we got out. We looked both ways. Can we go this way? Got to push the game to its limits. Nope. You can buy an entire park for less than $15. You're saying this is how money works, but is it really? Also, you get to go to a shop and meet Mickey Mouse. That doesn't happen. Now, I'm going back and forth. One time that I played this, I got a little event. I don't know how often it happens. I'm going to go back to the park here. I'm just trying to see if... Do I have to go up to the tracks? No, okay. Exactly, you kind of get all, in terms of Donald Duck alone, like he's a weird character anyway, because I feel like he gets like due to the comic books and stuff, there were a bunch of strange interpretations of the character anyway. I know it's basically his version of the Darkwing Duck or the Duck Dodgers as well, the PK stuff they made a game for too. It's not sad that no one's making a Donald in Mario Mallard for the Game Boy again, but that's yet to come up for me. And I've already had the fine experience of playing that for the Kusograndi Advent Calendar from a few years back, and I'll get to play it again. Woo! It will be fun. Mostly, I did this to revisit some games that I actually did like, which was the Lucky Dime Caper and Quackshot. Which I've already played, so it's the best is yet to come, surely. Well, that's I feel like that's this game now, and we're done. I'm gonna go down, and when you don't actually play as Donald in that game, he's controlled. He's a AI controlled and/or and/or given commands, but he's not the primary character. So Kingdom Hearts is off the table. I've already decided that it's games in which Donald is either the primary character or you can play exclusively as him. This does mean that some of the sports games are on the table, which is bad news for me, but some of them are going to be case by case. But Kingdom Hearts, no. I already played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. I don't need to spend several hundred hours as Sora anymore. No, because I've played the Kingdom Hearts games. I like the Kingdom Hearts games, for what it's worth. I'll draw the ire for everyone on the internet. But no, it was... I think it came up in my head, obviously, because I overthink things. And it's not that I didn't want to play Kingdom Hearts, it's that I feel like it already didn't fit the spirit. Like... of... It's a lot of games, especially if you decided to play all of it. I only ever played 1 and 2. Oh no, I played Chain of Memory. This is Kingdom Hearts Appreciation Hour now. I played Chain of Memories on the Game Boy Advance to the end, which is surprising for me. Played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Played a bit of, is it 365 over 2 days? The organization one on the DS, and got bored, so stopped. And I haven't played anything else. But I've listened to a lot of people talk about it. Yeah, I expect they would. They are very action-intensive games. One perhaps less so, because I know two went more in that direction. It went in a more twitchy direction. There's a lot of platforming in the first one, which is partly why I prefer it. But I usually prefer the first iterations of things because they usually, I don't know, to sound terribly wanky, they're often more pure to the vision of what people were trying to do. Whether or not that means that they're like worse in terms of gameplay, they're usually more pure in terms of vibes, and the vibes in Kingdom Hearts 1 are just superb. Like I adore that game, and of course it hit me at the same time, at the right time in my life. Like when I played that, I was the right age to be playing a game in which Disney and Final Fantasy were in the same game. I feel the same way about that as I do between Maximo 1 and 2, actually, but they're completely different games. But anyway, what I'm going to do, because I'm enjoying chatting, I'm going to wrap up Donald Duck's Playground. I didn't know I was going to say that before I started saying it. I'm going to wrap up Donald Duck's Playground, and I'm going to get into a bit of Back to School Jolly, which I was going to do tomorrow, but I've got time to do now. So, I will say goodbye to the Donald Duck crowd. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this delve into the intermediate gameplay of Donald Duck's Playground, all park percent. I will be back. I might roll my own wheel to figure out which game is next, but I will be back for more another day. So thank you, and I need a proper sign off for the Donald Duck stuff, but I'll stick with the Klonoa one. It is, as always, good night and sweet dreams.